our beloved viewers, welcome to this English news edition. Here are the major stories. The head of state chaired the 5th meeting of the Council of Ministers. The Israeli blockade to Gaza even more than before denounced to the NGOs. Those were the headlines. Thanks for joining us in our newsroom. Under the chairmanship of the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, it was held the Council of Ministers this morning. During the session, the minister approved a number of legal projects, including the session's agenda. The first question, draft law ratifying the agreement, the concessional financing of regional digital integration project in East Africa. The proposal of the bills is to ratify a financing agreement for a total amount of 3.6 billion Djiboutian franc between the Republic of Djibouti and the International Association of Development within the framework of the project entitled Regional Project, the Digital Integration in East Africa. This project aims to increase cross-border broadbands and connectivity, as well as data flow and digital commerce in the region. It is about doing advanced digital market integration in Africa region and East by improving affordable access to the regional connectivity by strengthening the enable environment and policy convergence for digital trade and cross-border data flows and developing digital skills. The completion of the second phase of the Regional Digital Integration Project in East Africa marks an important step for regional integration and also continues it constitutes powerful for the national inclusion through the importance given to the development of a single digital market in the region. The overall objective of the project aims to support the development and deployment of the main links cross-border and significant backbones in order to improve resilience. The second question about we're concerned about draft law organizing the Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training. The current bills propose a major reorganization for the Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training to improve the quality of basic education and vocational training, aligned with the recommendation from the Global Education Summit and strategy. This project aims to modernize the system educational to increase equity, quality, and adequacy to the requirement of our society and the markets. This draft text was also aimed to strengthen the access strategies such as quality, digitalization, and inclusion. Through this text, the authorities' plan is the improvement of quality of education and perform the vocational training in order to better meet the need of labor market and transformation of center of national education in a technical direction. The third question, draft degree creating a person's fundamental education. This draft degree creates the basic education certificate in order to strengthen the quality of basic education and reorganize the skills acquired by the students at this crucial level of their educational part. The Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training set up a new teaching certificate fundamental. Indeed, this patent reflects the effort of the Department of National Education to supervise the teaching certificate fundamental. This draft degree is also the result of reforms educational results from the general meeting in December 2016 conference. From the Minister of Justice and Plenipotentiary Affairs in charge of human rights. So the fourth question was concerned about draft law concerning the supplementing the modifying law of number 112 on money laundering. the confiscation of international cooperation matters proceeding crimes. The bill aims to modify and supplement a number of 112 to promulgate this bill, which improve the legal framework relating to the fight against money laundering, terrorist financing, and proliferations of weapons of mass destructions. In the second part of the Council of Ministers, several Council of Ministers were approved. The five question was concerned about draft law amending and supplementing the law number 111 against terrorism and other serious crime. The bill aims to modify and supplement the law number 111 to promulgate in May 2011 in a world faced with a terrorist danger that has become more prevalent since more than decade faced within terrorist danger that has become more prevalent and appropriate legal instrument capable of this treat and concerning the 15 February 2015, the United Nations Security Council reaffirmed in this resolution that terrorism in all its forms and all its manifestations constitute one of the most serious threats against peace and international security. The sixth question draft was concerning a draft law amending and supplementing the law number 110 relating to the fight against the fencing terrorism. The bill aims to amend the law number 110 to promulgate, which was promulgated in May 2011. The bills define the legal framework relating to the fight against financing of terrorism in the Republic of Djibouti and to prevent the use of circuits. The seventh question was concern a draft degree on appointment. The name Ismail Hamoud Elmi, Director of Programming Commission, National Human Rights, and also Malkhair Mohammed Burhan, Director of Personnel and Budgets of the National Human Rights Commission. His Excellency the Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed received in the Hall of Honor in the Prime Minister's office the new ambassador of the Kingdom of Spain, accredited to our country, and other residing there. The meeting took place in the presence of His Excellency the head of Prime Minister's office. Mr. Ali Silai, the new Spanish ambassador, described Djibouti as a haven and of a peace that could play with the support and leading roles in the overcoming regional crisis. In addition, the new ambassador pledged to promote the teaching of Spanish language in our lands. The Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed also received in his office the ambassador customs of the new commissioner of Chile to our country in Djibouti. The new diplomat in turn express their intention to enhance the level of exchange and cooperation between their countries and the Republic of Djibouti. The Prime Minister pledged his support in raising the level of partnership in Djibouti. Still, we remain at the Prime Minister's office, where the Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed received in his office Deputy Director General for the French Gendarmeries, General André, on a friendly visit. During the meeting, the Prime Minister awarded French General André the 7 orders of June 20 with the rank of a commander. The honoring ceremony said in the ministry's office to present the defense ministers for the first counselors of the French embassies in Djibouti for this noble mission. The President of the National Assembly, Mr. Dileita Mohamed Dileita, in his office at the Parliament headquarters, received the new ambassador of the Kingdom of Spain, accredited to our country and not residing in it. The meeting took place in the presence of the closet aides to the President of the National Assembly. The new Spanish ambassador noted that Djibouti is a peace place that can play with the support of multilateral rules and plays the leading role in overcoming the regional crisis. In addition, the new ambassador pledged to the promote of teaching the Spanish language. The President of the National Assembly, Mr. Dileita Mohamed Dileita, also received in his office the ambassador of the new Commissioner of Chile in our country. He then expressed their intention to enhance the level of exchange and cooperation between their countries and the Republic of Djibouti. For his part, the new Chilean ambassador expressed his desire to strengthen bilateral cooperation, most active, especially through the implementation of a memorandum of understanding. In a related context, the Minister of Defense in charge of relations, Mr. Hassan Omar Mohamed Burhan, received in his office Deputy Director General of French Gendarmeries General André, the Chief of General Staff of the Army Forces and Security Attaché also attend this meeting. The French Interior, the Commander of the French Forces, General André, was accompanied by the high-ranking military delegation after the successful working visit in our country, and also the General Andre welcomed distinguished hospitality that he was given. For his part, he thanked the minister for the visit, testified between our country. The two brotherly institutions attach a fruitful discussion on joint project. For his part, the Chief Staff of the National Gendarmerie, Colonel Zakaria Hassan Aden, received Mr. Andre, the Deputy Director General of the French Gendarmeries, which is in a visit, working visit to our country from 24th to the 26th of February. On this visit, the Deputy Director General was accompanied by Colonel Laurent and also the French Embassy in Djibouti, the Lieutenant Colonel Julien from the Office Director General for the French Gendarmeries and his assistants. Upon his arrival at the General Staff of the National Gendarmeries, the General received a warm welcome from the National Gendarmerie. After that, he received the Chief of Staff of the National Gendarmeries in office, and also the two military leaders discussed highlighting several topics related to the enhancing project future links for cooperation between the two institutions, and the PowerPoint presentation of the Gendarmeries forces was presented to the Deputy General and his accompanying delegation in this meeting. Within the framework of his ministerial department, his policy aimed at modernizing community health center, bringing medical care closer to the population, especially those living in rural areas. The Secretary General of the Ministry of Health, Mr. Mohammed Ali Mohammed, and acting in charge of American Embassy in Djibouti, on an occasion of opening medical center in the district. After that, it was restored, provide modern equipment and potable waters. The inauguration ceremony of the medical facility took place in the presence of the Deputy Governor of the district and also the USAID representative and technical advisor to the Minister of Health. This step also came within the policy proposed by the Ministry of Health, which is being implemented Accordingly, a community health center will be transformed into a specialized clinic which will be able to provide quality health coverage to the population. The Secretary General, Mr. Muhammad Ali Muhammad, explained in his speech after the inauguration of this center. The Ministry of Health confirmed that the full operation of this health center responded to the government's interest by facilitating the access of communities in isolated areas to a quality care and urging population to ensure its sustainability. The ASAJOC, the in Ali Sabeh Region Association for Better Futures, known by its acronym, the PAM, last week at the Regional Council headquarters in official launch ceremony for its project under the slogans improving the access of drinking water in the remote areas of Al Sabih city. This first project dedicated to civil society is part of a support project, the civil society participation of local development process founded by the U.S. Agency for International Development and implemented by the uh, company of the association participant in the launch ceremony of this project uh, attend and meet the support access of drinking water for the groups. The Deputy Governor of Al Sabih government, Al Sabih region, Mr. Saeed Waberi, and Deputy Chairman of the Regional Council, but also the representative of the association, the head of the association, a representative of Al Sabih Association, as well as the civil society attend for this meeting. Within the framework of the combating illegal trade and smuggling elements, custom station at the 12 large quantity of smuggled cat. This operation took place in cooperation with the member of National Gendarmeries 51. This step reflects a firm commitment to the economic of our country during this operation. Custom official at the kilometer 51 pointed the gendarmeries of National Bank confiscated this smuggling cat, each containing 100 packets from a value of two a value of 200 franc of Djibouti, and smuggled product were burned with the confirm of the state's determination to the elements of this product. At the end of training ceremony took place with still at the Gadile Hotel in Tajura. The ages of prestigious Islamic Center King Abdulaziz to celebrate in Tajura. Distinguished assembly attend this event. Among the eminent guests include the prefect of Tajura region, Mr. Muhammad Ahmed Abbas, the vice president of the regional council, Mr. Abdul Qadir Umar, as well as the eminent personalities from the public sectors, traditional authorities, students, and parents under the leadership of the regional attaché, the Embassy of Saudi Arabia. The management of the Islamic Center of Tajura was keen to express the most sincere wishes for happiness, health, prosperity, the guiding of two holy mosques, but also as well as the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The ceremony began with the solemn reading of Quran and national anthem, followed by the recitation of the Holy Quran. This training, lasting for 90 hours, was organized at Jura High Schools under the patronage of the Saudi Ministries of Education, in collaboration with the Egyptian Minister of National Education, and through the distinguished uh, meeting. The director of the Santoris School gave a speech in which he touched on the importance of the kingdom's founding anniversary of Saudi Arabia. He then expressed the most sincere wishes for happiness, health, and prosperity to His Majesty, the guardian of the two holy mosques, Kingdom Salman bin Abdulaziz, as well as to the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. And for the international, since human rights organization in defiance of a United Nations court, Israeli prevent aid from the entering Gaza Strip. The International Human Rights Watch said yesterday, Monday, the number of aid truck entering in Gaza have actually decreased by nearly a third since the issuance of the judgment in the context of the case file in South Africa, in which Israel is accused in violation of the United Nations Convention against Genocide. The two human rights organizations accused Israeli of imposing additional restriction on access of humanitarian aid to the strike in Gaza City. This is it for this edition. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening.